freaking truck all loaded up, and we're ready to go get some. We're gonna be by ourselves for the first couple of days. Might meet some boys from Wisconsin on the 6th, and then on the 12th we're meeting the Illinois NOAA. So hopefully we can get one done and show them guys how it's done before they even get there. So there's gonna be people that say I should have did this before, but I'm doing it now. So it's just the way it is. I wanted to get out here, and I'd rather do this here and then have it settled and get all my gear the way I like it. It's my 4th year doing this, so I kind of know a baseline of what I need. I have about enough food there for 40 days. Obviously I'm only planning on spending about 25 here, which is still an extended amount of period of time to be out in the woods and stuff. I've never done anything like this before, so I kind of want to get it how I like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize the food how I like, put food in the coolers, and I'm going to stash the coolers probably inside the cab of the truck, so no critters really fuck up my plan for 25 days here. So let's go. Not exactly where I wanted to be, just because there's already people where I want to be. This is the last year of over-the-counter tags. Here, I'm probably gonna end up leaving, I think, with all the people. Looks like it's gonna be hard hunting. Let's start it off with strawberry granola. I have a lot of these ones, so I figured I better eat a lot of them right away. You know, only so many opening days in your life. Kind of nervous. I just got a report that there's a herd moving in, so hopefully we're on them this morning. Hopefully they're in here. Otherwise we're gonna trek around finding them this morning. This spot's kind of been a lot more people than I expected, so we'll see how interesting it is this morning. I am definitely up way too early. Anxious maybe, but it's dark still. But we're gonna slowly make our way. Hopefully we can get going and get on them right away. Kind of have an idea where I want to start. We're supposed to have a south-southeast wind, so it's gonna be quartering to pretty much the direction that we're going to, or quartering away, I should say, because we're going to be walking northeast. So hopefully it's a good wind for our setup, but once we get in the hills we'll find out. Stay tuned. Also, a little side note, kind of been up here for about 10-15 minutes now. I haven't heard a bugle. Granted, it's early in the season, but man, nothing beats hearing that sound. Okay guys, here's what's going on. I got a bull over here and a bull over here. This one sounds far off. I'm stuck in the middle in a really bad position. We're gonna have to slowly make our way that way. Our wind's kind of sketchy. The wind's going swirling. Alright, that's the wind we want, but it's not consistent. I'm also gonna have to keep an eye doesn't sound like he's moving anymore, but he was getting closer, I thought. But this guy's gonna be on top of this big bench up here. So let's get it. Whew. Early action for day one. Man, that's big. Alright guys, maybe I should stop walking. Alright, so what happened was I seen the herd of like 80 or so, maybe 100, and there happened to be 20 of them downwind that I did not see. So I made my way up and pretty much put my wind right in front of the posse of 20 or so. And then the whole herd took off. Pretty cool encounter with the bull moose this morning, but it's not what we're after. But they're a lot more vocal than I expected, so that was pretty cool. And then they ran across the valley is what happened. So then I thought, alright, I'll swoop around and get above them and on the downwind side. And by the time I made it there, they were already gone. There was hunters on top that said they went over the next ridge, which is where we're walking now, like a mile away. So buckle up. It's gonna be a long day because now we're kind of getting pretty far from camp. What my objective is right now is we have a south wind as I'm kind of making my way towards that ridge. but I'm gonna hug the northern boundary. So hopefully we can get on one. So it's 8:30. Kind of just exploring new territory right now. Looks pretty good right here. Last year I bugled and called in a smaller bull. Yeah, just taking a break, but I just like bugled for the hell of it, and that's what I'm about to do. But last year I learned the lesson, like, be ready, because you don't know what's going to happen. 99% of the time it's not going to work out, but that one chance it does would be crazy. Oh, I've seen a lot of elk this morning though. Very, very good morning. I have an idea where maybe another bull is where we started. The bull that I thought was going to come in behind me, and only a cow and a calf came through. There's like some aspens and some, not willows, but some trees and brush and stuff, like green, good bedding for them. A little bit up yonder, so I'm almost wondering if we should make our way back and go there before somebody else does, but it is what it is. You feel like you're out of shape, and then just all of a sudden you look what you're actually walking through, and it's kind of remarkable. Also a flatlander Midwest guy, so that doesn't help. Pretty tired. Mountains always have a way of showing you how out of shape you are. Genesis 1-2:6, which states, "Then God said, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea, birds in the sky, and over the livestock, and all the elk in the woods." Nah, ends up with, says, all the wild animals, and over all the creatures along the ground. It's pretty much saying that, like, mankind's ahead of the food chain or food pyramid or whatever. We're on top. We gotta stay on top.